Are you better than your competitors? No, really, like, do you put in the best HVAC units? You're the best garage door company, best roofer, best electrician, plumber, landscaper. Are you really? There's a little dramatic pause there, but I want to be real. Like, do you feel like you're the best? Because here's the issue. You can be the best, but nobody knows it. Nobody knows you exist. You are invisible online. And today, I'm going to give you 3 tips to make sure that people can find you online. I'm digital marketing coach Chris Heidlebaugh. And if you're new to me, I help home service companies stop guessing with their marketing and start focusing on getting more leads, more calls, and more booked jobs. From doing a digital marketing audit to teaching your team how to do your marketing in-house to doing your marketing for you, I am here to help you truly succeed online. To learn more, you can check me out at digitalmarketingcoach.com. So sometimes you can be the best in your industry, but simply nobody knows it, and that's the fact. So today I'm going to share with you 3 tips because I want you to stand out. I want you to no longer be in the shadows. I really want you to be up front and center, okay? So here's tip number 1 with most of this, how this kind of happens. A contractor contacts me and they've been in business for 25 years. They're amazing at what they do. They build decks, they're a painter, they do whatever, okay? Whatever home service, fill in the blank, okay? The problem is though, is now they've always, they paid for a Yellow Pages ad and, they ran commercials somewhere or they did X, Y, and Z, but now things have changed. And now you have to be online. Or maybe they've had a website or different things. And they're like, I'm not going to do social media. And I don't need you know how many times I get told, Chris, I just need a basic website. I just need a 1-page website. That's all I need. Okay. So it makes me laugh because it's funny. But because they feel like if they just have a 1-page website, then all of a sudden like they're going to get all this job, all this work. And it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work. You cannot have a 1-page website for the most part and super dominate for like a specific industry. Now, granted, there's people that do tests and change, whatever. Okay, I'm just saying for the normal person, you have a website and you have pages. Okay, so the key thing is though, is we have to embrace, number 1, we have to embrace that the times have changed. Now we have AI. Okay, and so yes, you may have been the best contractor, the best bathroom remodeler, the best kitchen remodeler, the best home builder, the best whatever 10 years ago. But the game's changed now. Somebody could start a website tomorrow and start, and then start showing up in AI. They could start running ads. Where did this company come from? You know how many times I get told that, right? Chris, I just went on Google and this company's there. I don't even know who they are. Okay? We have to embrace times have changed and you have to be open and willing to be on these platforms. Number 2 is you don't want to be the best kept secret. Okay? If you offer great services, why would we ever want to keep you hidden? Why would we want to keep you like, oh, he's the guy behind the curtain? Like we don't want people to know that we exist. I don't want that to be you, okay? So we want to make sure that we are getting found online. Now, I'm a digital marketing coach. There's people that'll teach you to do direct mail and TV ads and blah, 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 whatever. Okay, cool. And they're experts at what they do. I focus on digital marketing because we live in a digital world. And I am a digital guy. So it's kind of one of those things where, that's the thing, right? Like, you have to be everywhere so that people can find you. You don't want to be the best kept secret. You don't want people to be like, that company's great, but I don't know how to get a hold of them. They don't have a website. They're not on social media. They don't have any videos. I don't even know if they exist anymore. They have no reviews or anything. This stuff's bad, okay? So it's kind of one of those things where we have to embrace this. We have to dive into this. We have to go into that, okay? So, point number 3, and I really kind of want to talk about, let's really dive this in. You need a website. If I was handling your marketing, first thing, we need a website. And with your website, we need a page for every service that you have. Don't dump all of your services on one page. Please don't, okay? You need a page for every service that you have. You need a page for every city that you serve, if possible. You need to have some articles or tips or something so that, people that are just looking for education can find you without maybe a commercial intent. We need to talk about those things. And what do I mean by that? So let's just say you do HVAC services and you have a video and a post talking about how often you should change your filter or what filter to choose or different things like that. You want to be that you have a video or something talking about that, and then you have a soft ask where you're like, hey, if you need help with your furnace, contact me today, okay? You need a website. Then you need to have search engine optimization. You have to get optimized to get found in the search engines. That's using keywords, that's descriptions, as pictures, as whatever, okay? Then you need to get found in AI. You need to have an awesome about page. You need to talk about your certifications. You need to have reviews. You need to be on Google Maps. You know, you need to be in these places. Then you need to be on social media. You have your audience are on social media. One way or another, they're on social media. You also need to be on social media. You need to post something and don't just be like, hey, we just built this new deck. Be like, hey, we specialize in building amazing decks. Here's one of our latest ones. If you need a deck, contact us today. Here's our phone number. Here's our website. I can't tell you, 9 out of 10 website audits I do, the companies either don't post on social media or they post something like, hey, we did another project. But they don't ask people like, hey, can we help you too? It's just like free money that you're not asking for, okay? I get fired up. I want you to do as many things you can do. So website, social media, AI, okay? Those are the 3 buckets. I haven't talked about pay-per-click. You can always run ads. You can always run stuff on different directories and things like that. But I really want you to get free leads as much as you can, okay? Then from there, if you want more, then you can pay for Google local service ads. You can pay for Thumbtack or whatever, Yelp and other things, whatever you want to do, okay? Like I have my own reservations with some of these programs, but I keep that, you know, for another day when I want to get angry, okay? I've been doing this for 25 years. I see some of the flaws in these companies and how they hurt people and stuff. And so for me, focus on what you can own, your website, things like that. Then branch into social media, work on your AI content, get reviews, and I think that you will be doing very good. The days are over. You cannot be the best secret out there for your industry and you're hidden. You have to go and be where your customers are. If you need more help, check me out at digitalmarketingcoach.com.